When I was but a little tiny boy, with hey-ho, the wind and the rain, and the daffodils of the fields, hi-ho, hi-ho, the poor souls that sighing by sycamore tree, singing willow, 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 willow.
Hey-ho, sing hey-ho, and to the green holly, low spring
And her head on her
dear Father, so say the holly, this life is most tardy. Hey-ho,
Oh! For a muse of fire, it would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. A kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Then should the warlike Harry, like himself, assume the port of Mars, and at his heels, leashed in like hounds, should famine, sword, and fire crouch for his blood.
But pardon, gentles, all the flat, unraised spirits that have dared upon this unworthy scaffold to bring forth so great an object. Can this cockpit hold the vasty field of France? Or may we cram within this wooden O the very casks that did affright the air at Agincourt? Oh, pardon. But if a crooked cipher could in little place attest 1,000,000, then let us, ciphers to this great account, on your imaginary forces work.
Suppose, within the girdle of these walls there now contain two mighty monarchies, whose high upreared and abutting fronts the perilous narrow ocean parts asunder, piece out our imperfections with your thoughts. Into 1,000 parts divide one man, and make imaginary puissance.
Think when we talk of horses that you see them, printing their proud hooves into the receiving earth. For 'tis your thoughts that now must deck our kings, carry them here and there, jumping o'er times, making the accomplishments of many years into an hourglass, the which supply permit me chorus to this history, who prologue-like their humble patience pray, gently to hear, kindly to judge our play. Her hand on her bosom, and her head on her knee, singing willow, 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 willow. Oh, willow, willow, willow. Oh, willow, willow, willow.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many roles, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, yuling and puking in the nurse's arms. And then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shiny morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school.
Ah, Ricardo Ophelia, Nymphnaiorus, the all my sins remember.
Good, my lord. How does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well that you did. And with them words of so sweet breath composed that made the things more rich. Their perfume lost. Take these again. For rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord,
Are you fair?
what means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from that which it is to a bawd, than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was some kind of paradox, but now time made it prove. I did love you once.
Indeed, thou makes me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, yet I could accuse myself of such things. Better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should fellows such as I do, stuck crawling between earth and heaven? We are parents' knaves all, believe none of us. Where's your father?
And how, my lord?
Then let the door be shut upon him so that he may play the fool in no one's house but his own. Farewell!
Sweet heavens, help him!
Oh, if thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague as thy dowry. Be thou chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Or if thou wilt marry, marry a fool, for wise men know what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, go, quickly too. Farewell!
There is a willow, there is a scanty brook that shows his hoar leaves in the glassy stream. Therewith fantastic garlands did she make, of crowflowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples, that liberal shepherds give a coarser name, but our cold maids do dead men's fingers call them. Oh, willow, 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 oh, willow, 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 oh, willow, 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 shall be my garland.
And then the lover, sighing like a furnace, with the woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene, from ancient strife break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
Banishment, be merciful, say death, for exile hath more terror in his look, much more than banishment. Death, do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Then, calling death banishment, thou cutt'st my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault. Our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath brushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy. And thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven, and may look on her.
From forth the loins of two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their lives, whose misadventure piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife.
But Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. And say'st thou yet that exile is not death? Hast thou no poison mixed, no sharp ground knife, no sudden mean of death, no ne'er so mean, but banished to kill me, banished? O friar the damned, you set ward in hell, howlings attendant. How hast thou the heart, thing divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend professed to mangle me with that word banished.
Thou fond, mad man, hear me but speak a word.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor to keep off that word. Adversity sweet, milk, philosophy, to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
Yet banished. Hang up philosophy, unless philosophy can make a Juliet, displant a town, reverse a prince's doom. It helps not, it prevails not. Talk no more.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they, when that wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou cannot speak of that thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me, and like me banished, then mightst thou speak, then mightst thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor's stained steel. Will you not hear? Oh, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of this pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture from those bloody hands. Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred on an airy word, by thee, O Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If you disturb these streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit for the peace. All the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall come along with me. And Montague, come you this afternoon to know our further pleasure in this case. To old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once again, on pain of death, all men depart.
The poor soul sat sighing by sycamore tree, singing willow, 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 willow.
And then the soldier, full of strange oaths, and beat it like the pod, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble's reputation, even in the cannon's mouth.
Have I not reason, beldams as you are, saucy and overbold? How did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth in riddles and affairs of that I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never called to bear my part or share the glory of our art? And what is worse, all you have done hath been but for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful, who, as others do, loves for his own ends, not for you. But make amends now. Get you gone, and at the pit of Asheron, meet me in the morning. Thither he will come to know it is destiny.
Thrice the brindle cat hath mewed.
Thrice and once head you one. Hark your cries, 'tis time, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw toads, that under cold stone days and nights be 31, sweltered venom sleeping got, while I burst in the charmed what? Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Finish of a fenny snake, in our cauldron boil and bake. I looped and told from, full of that each other draw. As fork and blind worms sting, lizard's leg and hound its wing. For a charm, a powerful trouble, like a hell broth boiled and double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Oh, no, don't I come back to your
knocking indeed. The man were porter of Hellgate, he should have old turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there in the other devil's name? Wait, I think I jumped. Is it knock, knock, or is it knock, knock, knock? Which comes first, the 2 knocks or the 3 knocks? Please, which comes first?
It's the 3 knocks first.
And then, so let me get this straight. It's the 3 knocks, and then the 2 knocks, and then the 3 knocks again. Is that correct? And then I have 2 more knocks?
That is correct.
So it's the 3 knocks with the devil's name, and then it's the 2 knocks with the Beelzebub.
The 3 knocks are with the Beelzebub, and the 2 are with the devil's name. And it's the devil's name line that comes first, after the 3 knocks. Then the third one, also after 3 knocks, is the English tailor bit. Then comes Too Cold for after 3 more knocks. I'm sorry, after 2 more knocks. Yes, that's right. It's 2 more knocks for the last one. Is that clear?
Do you mind if I just started again? Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. All I've been thinking about is how many goddamn knocks I have. Sorry, man.
Take your time.
I knew it. Ask anybody, they'll tell you. I knew it. I was just a little uncertain of the knocks, that's all. Would you mind if, just for now, I said as many knocks as I wanted? Just come out. You know, it's fine.
Say what you want. I mean it. Ready? Let's continue.
You hear that? I can say as many knocks as I want.
Open locks, whoever knocks.
Yet, here's the spot. Out! Damn spot! Out! I say, 1, 2. Why then, 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier interfered? What need we fear, who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet, who would have thought the old man to have had so much pride in him? The Thane of Fife had wife. Where is she now? What? Will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You'll mar all with this started. Here's the smell of the blood again. All the perfume of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, oh, oh. But wash your hands, put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on one's grave. To bed, to bed. There is a knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed.
Ah!
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought, he will again be well. If much you note him, you will offend him, and extend his passion. Feed, and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one that dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is but the painting of your fears. This is the air-drawn dagger that you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these fits and starts, impostors to true fear. Worthy of a woman's tale at a winter's fire, authorized by her grandam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all is done, you look but upon a stool.
Prithee, see there. Behold! Behold! Look! Lo! How say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst nod, then speak too. If John O'Houses and our graves must send those that we buried back, our monument shall be the moors of kites!
What? A man in folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie, for shame!
For poor souls that sighing by a sycamore tree, singing willow, 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 her hand on her bosom.
And then the justice, and fair round belly with good capon line, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part.
My lord, the man Falstaff I do know. But to say that I know more of him than of myself were to say more than I know. That he is old, the more's the pity. His white hairs do attest to it. But that he is a... Oh, right. Save me, your reverence. A horror master? That I utterly deny.
Oh, thou say'st, I owe God a debt, well, 'tis not yet due. I would be loath to pay him before his day. Why need I be so forward with him that calls not on me? Well, 'tis no matter. Honor pricks me on. But how if honor prick me off when I come on? How then? Can honor set to a leg? No. Or an arm? No. Or take away the grief of a wound? No.
Nay, sure. He's not in hell. He's in Arthur's bosom, if ever a man went to Arthur's bosom. He made a finer end, and went away, as had any Christian child. He parted, even just between 12 and 1, even at the turning of the tide. Now when I saw him fumble with his sheets, and play with flowers, and smile upon his fingers' ends, I knew there was but one way. For his nose was as sharp as a pen, and he babbled of green fields.
If sack and sugar be a sin, then God help the wicked. If to be old and merry is wrong, well then, many an old host I know is damned. If to be old and fat is to be hated, well then, Pharaoh's league cows are to be loved.
Well, honor. What is that word, honor? Air.
How now, Sir John, quoth I, what man be of good cheer? And he cried out 3 or 4 times, God, God, God. Now I, to comfort him, bid him he should not think of God, for I hoped he had no need for any such thought yet. He bade me lay more clothes on his feet. I put my hand into the bed,